We think extinction is the end, that once a creature disappears, it's gone for good. But the Earth has secrets it refuses to share, in hidden caves, on forgotten plains, and beneath uncharted waters. Whispers of ancient giants still surface. Bones tell one story, legends another. In this video, we'll uncover 7 animals long thought extinct, yet signs suggest they may still be, one way or another, among us. Let's begin. Andrewsarchus mongoliensis was first uncovered in Mongolia during the 1920s, known only from a colossal skull measuring 83 centimeters, the largest ever found from a land-dwelling carnivorous mammal. From this skull, paleontologists estimate a body over 4 meters long, weighing close to a ton. Its elongated jaws and bone-crushing teeth suggest a versatile feeder, scavenging carcasses, cracking shells, even tearing into stranded marine animals. It lived some 45 million years ago in a world of dry plains and coastal wetlands. Though once thought to be a giant wolf-like predator, its closest relatives are actually hoofed animals, sheep, goats, and hippos, making Andrewsarchus a bizarre predator hidden within the lineage of grazers. Echoes of such a beast linger in Central Asian traditions. Legends of monstrous wolves, steppe demons, and desert man-eaters recall a predator too large to be myth alone. To nomads, the idea of a skull half a man's height buried in the earth might have fueled stories of giants that once stalked the empty lands. Otodus megalodon ruled the seas from 23 to 3 million years ago, the largest shark that ever lived. Its jaws could stretch nearly 3 meters wide, lined with teeth as big as a human hand. Estimates place it at up to 18 meters in length and more than 50 tons in weight. A predator larger than a school bus, capable of swallowing a modern great white whale. Fossilized teeth have been found on every continent, proof that Megalodon prowled almost every ocean on Earth. Some teeth are so fresh-looking that sailors once believed they were dragon tongues turned to stone. The species' extinction remains debated. Climate shifts, vanishing prey, or competition with early orcas may have sealed its fate. Yet stories of giant sharks persist. Reports of shadowy shapes beneath fishing boats, or jaws too wide to belong to any living species, fuel speculation that Megalodon never fully vanished. In unexplored ocean trenches, with 95% of the deep still uncharted, the greatest shark of all time might still be gliding through the dark. Varanus priscus was the largest lizard to ever walk the earth. Native to Pleistocene Australia, this giant monitor could exceed 7 meters in length and weigh over 500 kilograms, twice the size of today's Komodo dragon. With serrated, bacteria-laced teeth and a venomous bite, it was a true apex predator, capable of bringing down marsupial megafauna like giant kangaroos, and even Diprotodon, the colossal wombat relative. It prowled the open woodlands and grasslands around 50,000 years ago, overlapping in time with the first humans to set foot in Australia. Some researchers suggest that early Aboriginal encounters with megalania may have left traces in oral traditions describing huge, terrifying reptiles. Even today, the Aboriginal wowie, monstrous reptilian beings lurking in rivers and caves, may echo memories of these giants. If any remote corner of the outback still hid a survivor, it would be the closest thing to a real dragon the modern world could know. Equus quagga quagga was a peculiar subspecies of the plains zebra, once roaming the dry grasslands of South Africa. What set it apart was its striking half-patterned coat. Bold zebra stripes covering the front of its body, fading into a plain brown hide toward the rear. This unique appearance made it look almost like 2 animals fused into one. Quaggas lived in herds and grazed alongside wildebeest and springbok, shaping the ecosystems of the Karoo and the Orange Free State. They were hardy and social, perfectly adapted to the semi-arid plains. Sadly, relentless hunting during the 19th century, driven by settlers seeking meat, hides, and pasture for livestock, led to their rapid extermination. The last known quagga died in a zoo in Amsterdam in 1883. Yet, echoes remain. DNA studies have shown the quagga is genetically close to living zebras, and selective breeding projects in South Africa are attempting to resurrect its distinctive coat, a ghost of the striped herds that once thundered across the veld. Meganeuromoniae was a dragonfly-like insect of colossal proportions, soaring through the Carboniferous skies more than 300 million years ago. With a wingspan equal to the length of a human arm, over 70 centimeters. It was as large as a modern falcon, making it one of the biggest flying insects to ever exist. Its elongated body and translucent veined wings resembled those of today's dragonflies, but scaled up to an almost unbelievable size. It thrived in an atmosphere rich in oxygen, which allowed arthropods to grow far beyond modern limits. Meganeura was an aerial predator, patrolling the swampy forests and wetlands, ambushing smaller insects, and even early amphibians, seizing them mid-flight with powerful jaws. Its legacy lingers in imagination. A fossilized wing, longer than a hand, is a reminder of a world where insects ruled the air. Diprotodon optatum was the largest marsupial to ever live, a prehistoric giant wombat, relative that roamed Australia during the Pleistocene. It stretched over 4 meters long, about the length of a caravan, and weighed up to 2,500 kilograms, roughly the weight of a Tesla. Its broad skull, pillar-like legs, and barrel-shaped body suggest a slow-moving grazer, feeding on leaves, shrubs, and grasses across open woodlands and arid plains. Diprotodon lived alongside other megafauna, such as giant kangaroos and the fearsome megalania, and it coexisted with the earliest Aboriginal Australians. Some researchers believe encounters with Diprotodon may have inspired legends of the bunyip, a huge, mysterious beast said to haunt swamps and billabongs. To people living at the edge of vast deserts, the sight of an enormous herbivore vanishing into the bush could easily blur into myth. Even today, its massive bones echo a time when Australia was home to creatures both strange and colossal. Dunkleosteus terrelli was the armored titan of the Devonian seas, 360 million years ago. Nearly 10 meters long, the size of a school bus, and weighing 4 tons. Like an elephant, it was a placoderm, a fish encased in bony plates, like a living tank. Instead of teeth, its jaws held sharp, blade-like bones, able to slice through armor and bone alike, delivering one of the most powerful bites in history. It prowled coastal waters, hunting sharks, ammonites, and anything too slow to escape. Fossils vanish abruptly at the end of the Devonian, leaving its fate uncertain. Legends of armored sea beasts, unexplained bite marks on cables, and the survival of the coelacanth fuel belief it might still lurk in the deep.